This isn't a news item or anything like that. We actually thought it'd be fun to switch things up a little bit this week now that the eve of summer is here. We thought we would talk about summer rock albums. Kerrang actually inspired this. The publication, the rock publication, they released their list of the 21 greatest rock and metal albums for summertime. I don't know, maybe some of our lists will interact with this one, Dave, but Andrew WK, I Get Wet was on there, which of course like sounds like Party Hard. That's a great summer tune. Audio Slave was on there with their self-titled record. Blink 182, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. Anything Blink is usually pretty summery for me. Deftones, Around the Fur, which is heavy, but still I can definitely get some summer vibes from that. Green Day, Dookie, Jimi Hendrix Experience, Are You Experienced, and Weezer, Blue Album. Those were some of the ones that were listed on the Kerrang list. But Dave, now that summer is here, the sun's shining, the weather's been great here in Hamilton, so we're enjoying our summer already. What albums are you going to put on your ultimate summer rock playlist? Which albums are you going to?
So the crossover there would be the Dookie and the Blue Album.
Yeah,
they've always stood out for me. And in that kind of era of bands for summertime, I always have a Blood Sugar Sex Magic vibe. I always feel like old Chili Pepper stuff kind of gets, the funk. It's funky, it's fun, for sure. But honestly, when summertime comes around, I get really into punk for some reason. Like every year I get it's like a lot of Southern California punk and Northern California punk, from like the 90s and stuff, like bands like Goldfinger and bands like that, like other band like Blink 182, of course, you said, like Enema of the State, or one of those records. Anything from the band Lit.
I was going to say Lit. Yeah,
Lit's a good one.
Place in the Sun and Atomic, those two records.
Amazing summertime jams. You put those on, everybody's having a good time. One of my favorites is So Much for the Afterglow by Everclear.
Good choice.
That's in that era. And Smash by Offspring always bring back summertime vibes for me. You can even throw in the Green Album with Island in the Sun. That whole record's pretty bright and poppy.
Yeah, that's a definite one.
Yeah, man, I'm a big California punk guy. I love Rancid in the summertime. Rancid always gets on my
Ruby
list.
Soho action.
Ruby Soho for sure. I'm not ashamed to jump on the ska bandwagon every once in a while. I'll have some skas on there.
Breaking out the horn section.
Yeah, as long as it's good, as long as it's moving, I'm on board. But yeah, summertime for me is always more of a punk rock thing. What about you? What did you have on your list?
I think we're both in the same ballpark here, because when it comes to summertime music, summertime rock, I need things to be really sunny and really upbeat. I'm thinking about driving in the car, I'm cranking the tunes. What songs are you going to put your shades on to and you're going to cruise down the road to? That's kind of what I'm going for. I really want to feel the sunshine in my summertime playlist. Lit, A Place in the Sun and Atomic, like you were saying. Lit is one of my all-time summertime bands. There's a great song on Atomic called Sunny Weather, which is a great summertime song. Beach Boys, Pet Sounds, or pretty much anything with the Beach Boys. I know that's not necessarily hard rock or punk rock or anything like that, but they are classic California sunny summertime music, so they're definitely on there. Foo Fighters, There's Nothing Left to Lose. Their third record, to me, is such a huge sunny record because it's got these big sunny rockers. You got Learn to Fly, Breakout, Generator, Gimme Stitches, Live in Skin. So you got these big rockers, but then you have these really nice, I like to call them like sundown ballads on that record, like Ain't It the Life and Aurora. Like if you were thinking about a great acoustic record, the Foo Fighters In Your Honor Disc 2 would be a great one as well. A couple more. Daywave, The Days We Had, which is a record that came out a couple years ago, which is it's not hard rock, but it's dreamy pop, Just reminds me of summertime every time I hear it. It's one of those,
Nice.
windows down kind of records. The new record from Seaway, which came out last year, Big
Okay.
Vibe. That is a
Yeah.
great summer record as well. It came out in October. When I first heard it, I thought, I'm okay. Well, it's October now. I definitely have to break that out when summer finally comes around. So that
And
was one of the
Vacation was good too.
yeah,
Vacation was good too. The
Vacation's a
record
great
before.
summer record too. Yeah,
Yep.
totally. And
Yep.
then Weezer's White Album, I put that on the list
Yep.
as well. And then Third Eye Blind's third album called Out of the Vein is, or
Oh
any
yeah.
Third Eye Blind really. Third Eye
Yeah, for
Blind's
sure.
one
That's
of,
poppy
along
fun.
with Lit is one of, yeah, poppy
Yeah.
rock, one of my favorite summertime bands for sure. So those are some of my picks for great summertime rock.
Yeah, we crossed over pretty much exactly what I thought we would. And like more modern, if we're gonna talk, like that's kind of like my go-to, like growing up music that I
Yeah.
would listen to. But more modern, I think I get more into bands like Kings of Leon
Yep.
in the summertime. I tend to play more Muse in the
Oh, really?
summertime too. Yeah, I
I
like
wouldn't consider them
especially
a
like
summertime band.
yeah, I know it's weird. I think it's just where I picked them up in like my life. You know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
certain bands that, and like you said, the Foo Fighters, "In Your Honor" is a great one that I
Yep.
think of summertime too.
Totally.
Even Color in the Shape. That like I got into that during the summer, so I have a lot of memories of like swimming in friends' pools and listening to that album in like backyards and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's so many great summer rock records, but yeah, I'm definitely my punk level turns up as soon as the sunshine. I think it's because I used to skateboard too. So
Yeah.
it's like when you're out there and if you're biking or skateboarding and stuff, it's great to you just crank up the punk rock and let go.
Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of my favorite summer music, like you're saying, it's kind of tied to when we were younger a little bit. Like you're saying, you're hanging out in backyards, swimming in pools, you're going skateboarding, you're hanging out with friends. I mean, you still have that stuff, you still have a lot of those summer vibes now, but it's a little bit different, right? So it's
Yeah,
I know a lot of, when I think of Lit, I think back to being a teenager when that first album came out. It came out in the summer. It was a big summer album when it came out, so I still think I tie a lot of that nostalgia to that record. So, but I love it. Like every time summer comes around, I love to, either put together a playlist or
sure.
rock a Spotify playlist, something that really represents that sunny vibe because we live in Canada. And not to say it's always cold here, but a large part of the year we are covered in snow and it's cold. So
Yeah,
when the summer comes around, you really want to live it up with a good summertime playlist.
for sure. You know what? You know who I listen to a lot in the summer? The band Rooney.
Rooney, that's Jason Schwartzman's brother, isn't it?
Yeah. I believe
Yeah.
so. I believe so. Yeah, I really got into them. They have a similar like kind of Weezer post grunge
Yeah.
vibe to them, but like catchy pop songs. And
Yeah.
yeah, like they're in the mix all the time too. Like that always pops up. But one of
Yeah.
those bands you wouldn't expect. But yeah, definitely.
Yeah. In that kind of groove, we have, like Phantom Planet too, or Jason
Sure.
Schwartzman's band Coconut Records.
Oh yeah. Yep.
They had a lunch. The Coconut Records has a great song called "The Summer." It's
Summer.
always the summer back in Alabama. It's a good song. Yeah.
Yeah, Jason Schwartzman. Who doesn't like Jason Schwartzman?
Yeah, he's the man for sure. So,
Yeah,
yeah, man, like those are my summertime picks, and I dig your summertime picks as well. We are very
for
much
sure.
in sync when it comes to our
Oh yeah.
summertime playlists.
Unity, brother. Unity.